In this session I am going to explain about the introduction about the photoconductivity. The major points in this video session are introduction of photoconductivity, basics of photoconductivity, how does photoconductivity occurs, types of photoconductivity and applications of photoconducting materials. Let me first start with the introduction about the photoconductivity. Photoconductivity is the increase in the electrical conductivity of certain materials when they are exposed to light of sufficient energy. Photoconductivity serves as a tool to understand the internal processes in these materials, and it is also widely used to detect the presence of light and measure its intensity in light sensitive devices. Regarding basics of photoconductivity, we can say that photoconductivity is an optical and electrical phenomenon in which a material becomes more electrically conductive due to the absorptions of electromagnetic radiation such as visible light, ultraviolet light, infrared light or gamma radiation. Next, how does photoconductivity occurs? When light is absorbed by a material such as semiconductor, the number of electron hole pairs increases, resulting in the increase in the number of charge carriers and rises its electrical conductivity. This is the reason that the occurrence of the photoconductor. There are two types of the semiconductors: direct gap semiconductors and indirect gap semiconductors. In case of a direct band gap semiconductor, the top of the valence band and the bottom of the conduction band occurs at the same value of momentum. Also in a direct band gap semiconductor, the electron rises from valence band to the conduction band will only change its potential, that means its energy. While in the case of the indirect band gap semiconductors, in indirect band gap semiconductors, the maximum energy of the valence band occur at a different value of the momentum to the minimum in the conduction band of energy. Also in indirect band gap semiconductor, the electron rising from valence band to the conduction band will change its momentum as well as its potential, that means change in its energy. There are two types of this photoconductivity. First, it is intrinsic and extrinsic photoconductors. In case of the intrinsic photoconductors, absorptions across primary band gap creates electron and hole photocarriers, while in the case of the extrinsic, absorptions from or to impurity site in gap creates photocarriers in conductor or valence band. In case of the photoconductivity, the result of carrier excitation due to the light absorptions and the figure of merit, it depends on the light absorptions efficiency. The increase in the conductivity is due to the increase in the number of mobile charge carriers in the materials. Also, photoconductivity is the tendency of a substance to conduct electricity to an extent that depends on the intensity of light radiant energy, which striking the surface of a sample, and most semiconductor materials have this property. In case of the zinc oxide, the photoconductivity phenomena of zinc oxides are generally related to either surface or to bulk related processes. The surface related processes are due to adsorption and desorption of the chemisorbed oxygen on the surface of zinc oxide. Upon photoexcitation using light energy greater than the band gap of the material, three types of the phenomena processes are expected. First, it is known as chemisorptions of oxygen, desorptions of oxygen and recombination of the electron hole pair. The dominant process among these three defines the resultant nature of photocurrent. The holes eventually react with chemisorphed oxygen and release oxygen having behind electrons, which take part in the photocurrent. Further, oxygen molecules are chemisorphed on the surface of zinc oxide and capture the electrons as oxygen, that is the absorbed species. Therefore, the transient photocurrent response rise time is due to the desorption of the oxygen, whereas the transient photocurrent response rise time is due to the desorption of oxygen, whereas the photocurrent fast fall is due to the transient time taken by the carriers, which is inversely proportional to the electron mobility and bias voltage. The oscillatory slow decay phenomenon is the result of persistent photoconductivity effects attributed to the presence of oxygen-related hole trap states at the surface, which prevent charge carriers recombinations. The photocurrent response of zinc oxide could be broadly related to the oxygen vacancies. Such a fast photocurrent response times are much more favorable for the Shockley type of UV detectors. This is the one of the important applications of the zinc oxides. Also, if we look the another applications of the photoconducting materials are used in the manufacture of photoelectric devices. Typical photoconductive substance consists of germanium, gallium, selenium or silicon with impurities also known as dopants or added. Other common materials include metal oxides and sulfides. Thank you very much.